Headphones. I made it. Just got home 10 minutes ago. Not checked any payments, so we'll do that later. Yeah, guess 5 names. If you get 2 right, then you get some credit. So I make it a little easier. I should make it guess 2, get 2 right. No one would ever get it right, but so guess 5 names. If you get 2 of them right, you win some credit. I think we had someone last week, right? Or 2 weeks ago. We got a little bit of a run of not hitting it, and then started hitting it. All right, let's see. All right, guys. We had our niece over last night for the Jazz game. I just drove her home this morning to her dorm at BYU, and I forgot there was a football game. They're playing their last home game, so I got stuck in traffic. Waves of blue. They're going to play in the Big 12 championship, but they have one more game. I think it's Central Florida, UCF. So I got home late. So I've not checked payments. I just barely updated the Facebook page. I think there's some trades I need to get through really quick here. So I'm a little behind, guys. I wasn't home at all yesterday either. I got back from up in the mountains and then basically went straight to the basketball game. So I'm behind on everything. So if you message me, I'm trying to catch up today. I've got a little bit more free time today. Daryl, what's up? How you doing, man? Let me go check. I know there was some confirmed trades, I think, that I got tagged in. So let me go finish that really quick here. Get your guesses, and then we'll get rolling with jerseys first. So let's see. Maybe not trades, maybe sells. I don't know. One of the two. Brodeur and Dantley for sale. I'll take Brodeur. So Vlad took Martin Brodeur from Jonathan, right? Got you, Vlad. So 15 for the solo spots. And then I thought there was another trade, maybe. Sometimes it's as replies to comments. Not Tits McGee. Alan made me laugh. Maybe it was just the one sell. Was there any other trades, guys, or sells? I thought there was more, but maybe not. Maybe in the football. Let me check one more thing here. Brett, I got you. There's your 3 and then your 2 above. Perfect. Maybe there was another trade or sell in the football post, and I just didn't see that. We'll get rolling in 1 second. We'll do jerseys first today, guys, then Fire Factory, and then we'll probably try to do a live fill. If anyone's up for that, 2 boxer from Big Al's, and then we'll call it a day. Starters are dropping in 3 hours. Just the 2 starters again, Funko and baseball jersey. Tomorrow, I don't know what we're doing, Dollar Break or Winner's Choice. I'll decide tonight, I guess, and then back to a Monday stream. I don't know that there was any trades in the football helmet either. Good news is there's a timestamp always if I miss something. But I think it was just the 1 sell on the jerseys for Brodeur. So we should be good. Solo's got claimed here. Solo's got claimed here. That's right. I know. I saw that you wanted to. So what was it? T-Law for any hockey, or was it just anybody else? Let me see. I think Brian or someone else had. Brian had Jim Rice and McGrady for trade or sell, looking for hockey or football and trade. So Brian W had Rice, Jim Rice, and Tracy McGrady, and you had Trevor Lawrence willing to trade for hockey. So if anybody wants to trade for Trevor Lawrence and give up hockey, that's an option too. Okay. Well, let's get rolling, guys. I signed on 1 minute late, which is usually not what I do, but barely catching up. Okay. And the jersey. Let's do that first, guys. Hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. I did. It was busy the last couple days. I'm finally back home, settled down. So, Greg, you had McAfee, Bowers, and Forsberg, Nix, Nakua, and Woodson. That's a $3 off spot. Mayfield, Rose, and Matsui. Larry V, Magic, JSN, and Bagwell, Kane, Wilkins, and Malone. Jake F, you had Acuna, Seguin, and Cabrera. Jake G, Jefferson, Carter, Rivas. Jake G, that's $3 off too. Shannon, Love, Boggs, and Weber. Zach, Griffey, Paul, Darlene, Jokic, Hextall, and Seymour. Brian, you had Bure, Young, Byfield, Huberdeau, Rice, McGrady, Stamkos, Jacobs, Johnson. I know someone was looking to buy Jacobs too. I think James was. If Brian and James are here, you guys could still possibly do that. Scott, Iverson, Kelly, and Bettis. Daryl, you had Caulfield, Lawrence, and McMichael. Again, Daryl's looking to trade Trevor Lawrence for any hockey player if anybody wants to. Bill S., you've got Robinson, Adebayo, and Boldy, De La Cruz, Carter, and Crosby. Jonathan S., you had Ewing and Dantley. You sold Brodeur to Vlad. Jason T., you had Ray Bork, Herbert, and Hull. And then Jake G. closes with Smith, Evans, and Fox. Solos were Sorokin to David J., Coffee to Jake G., Vasily to Bill B., and McGuire to Scorching. I did. Let's go Cowboys. Cowboys beat the Chiefs. All right, I guess I have to just start admitting that the Bears are good, huh? Beat the Eagles. I don't know. You know, this whole last couple weeks I've been saying it's all right. Just wait. They'll get to their hard stretch here. Have to play the Packers twice. Have to play the Eagles. Have to play the Lions, and then they just embarrass. Yeah, and they embarrass the Eagles. So might have been the only time ever that I would root for the Eagles. Crazy. I wish both teams could have lost, but they couldn't. Okay, let's do some jerseys, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for joining, getting these filled out quickly. We probably would have ran this yesterday had it not been Thanksgiving and I was home. But I was up with no service and shoddy service, I should say. But it works out for a Saturday morning stream, Saturday afternoon. Okay, 3 numbers here. 1, 2, 3. And we didn't get one on the top. Perfect. Okay, I definitely need to retire this page for Monday. There's very little room left. All right, first number is 65, 6-5. I keep losing my little containers where I like to put these comfortably. It's going to go right there. 65. Next number is 28, 2-8. 28. And last number is 184, 184. 184. Okay, let me grab those guys. We'll open these 3 first. We will do Fire Factory next. And then we'll end with probably some Big Al's full size. So that's what we're looking at. Okay, let me grab them, guys. 65, 28, and 184.
Dad? Dad? So that was so fun. Yeah. Yeah, so cool. Well, it's put it in and it's stuck right here. It's just like you were facing this big monster from the season before. Remember like that one before? You were facing a really big one of those.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Remember the season before The Simpsons?
Sure, with the bugs.
Yeah.
All right, so it's cool.
Mhm.
All right.
And now it's just stuck right here.
Yeah, I think it's because you have to wait for the next season. So just hang out, see if it changes. But go upstairs. I'll be up in a little bit.
I know, but it was just talking and then it just stopped.
So maybe try exiting, going back in. But usually when they do an event, they have to wait for a while they get the next season ready. Okay. Vamos.
Bye.
They did not pick. William, where's Afton to pick the teams?
Upstairs.
Where, on the couch?
Yeah.
Go put your switch up there and come down and pick your teams while I'm doing these jerseys. I already told him. I think she was salty because she lost 2-0 last time, so he's coming down and telling me about the Fortnite event today. So 65, 28, 184. Perfect. All in opposite order, but not in the right order for this. All right, let's do some jerseys. I'm going to put these 3 bingo balls away now. Not just sitting there. And let's roll. Good luck, all. Fire Factory up next. 28 is first. 2-8. I do have a bunch of jerseys arriving in the next week or two, so some names we haven't had before. I'm excited. Some names we have had before that I want to see again. I think I see who this is. Why do we? It feels like. Oh wait. 3, 2, 1. Feels like we just keep pulling names that are like just barely put in. Like just barely. He was in for like less than a week, I think. What is this? What's up with like the pulling recents and not the old ones that have been in for a year? Oh boy. That is Jalen Rose. Jalen Rose, yeah, like Price, exactly. Rose, someone else recently we hit had not been in very long either. I guess that's the point, that it's any of them can come out. But I'd like to clear out some of these names that have been in forever. But hey, that's the whole point, right? You see someone new come in, you claim right away. You're hoping you can hit them right away. Who had, before I open it, who had Jalen Rose? Jalen Rose was a random going to Greg on your Baker Mayfield claim, Greg. Basketball might be your least sport that you do. I don't know. Maybe you do a little basketball. I don't know if basketball or baseball is your least. Hey, I asked you guys earlier and you ignored me.
I forgot.
You forgot, I'm sure. Okay, pick your teams one at a time, and then tell me which one's good. Jalen Rose, beautiful jersey. I love the autograph on this one too.
Mine's on the left
Silver
side,
paint
Dad.
pen. Yours is left. Okay.
Yeah.
Mitchell and Ness. Greg, nice hit. 1999, 2000 Jalen Rose swingman jersey here. Congrats, Greg. Nice jersey. I was under the impression that I still had 2 roses because we had the Michigan one that we had in the series that hit quickly too, and then I had 2 of these, but I must have traded one away. Did I trade someone one of these? Because this is my last one. Did I trade someone a rose and I'm just forgetting? Or did someone come to my house and steal it? Because I looked for it everywhere the other day and it was gone. You're done?
Yeah, mine's left.
And yours are those ones, Afton? You know you're losing by 2, right?
Yeah.
Could you pick teams that would get you the lead again today? or did you just blindly pick the Bears again?
I didn't pick the Bears last time. I've never.
So today you are? Okay. Good luck. Go clean something. Did I trade Jay? No, Jay wants a Michigan one. He was sad that he missed out on the Michigan one. Sorry, guys. Distractions. Man, she has the whole NFC North besides the Vikings. She put the Niners in there instead of the Vikings. I'll read those off in a second. Greg, nice hit. Jalen Rose. 65, excuse me. Feel that burp coming. Oh, I see another color in here. I'm pretty sure I know this is too. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. This is a great jersey, too. I got lucky and hit 2 of them like in the same week, so I donated one to the series, right? He's been in a little longer at least, not like a 1 week or 24-hour hiatus. That is Pavel Bure on the CCM jersey. Such a great jersey here. Pavel Bure. We've got one of the lower name COAs on it, but I won this from a reputable hockey room, so it is a reputable COA. Just not Fanatics or AJ's or whoever else. Pavel Bure. He wore 2 numbers, 96 and what was the other number? Both for Vancouver. Was the other number 10? I want to say I have one of each, and then I had a second 96. 10 is what I think, but it might be in the teens somewhere else. A-Patch, CCM. It's a CCM rep. Beautiful hit there going to, that was claimed, wasn't it? I think Brian's been after him since forever. Brian! It is 10. Good. Memory's not failing me. Brian W. That's a big-time name there. Hard jersey to get, but you've got one. Nice Canucks patch down here below, too. And on a CCM. I never show that CCM portion, too, but they're fun. I like CCM jerseys. They're definitely a lot more grainy feeling, not as smooth on the jersey, but that was before Reebok, CCM. Put this away if I can. It was in there tight to begin with, but I can get it. All right, 1 jersey left. Just like that. Two yellow jerseys. Well, 1 black, 1 yellow. 1 yellow with black, 1 black with yellow. Okay, 184. Final jersey here. Good luck, all. I don't know why I struggle with that. What's this cut on this side? There we go. It's because it's telling me to do it away from me instead of towards me. Maybe. 184. 3, 2, 1. White and blue. Yeah, I see it now. Fantastic hit there. He's also pretty dang new to the series. Gone too soon again. Man, what is happening? These guys need to hang out a little longer. Puka. Fantastic hit. Puka Nacua. I don't think he was claimed today. Rams. Hey, 1 more yellow team, too. There's a little yellow. I'll open it, but let me see who had Puka. Right at the top. Greg, on your Knicks claim, you're getting Puka as your first random. So Rose and Nacua, 2 randoms going to you today, Greg. Wowza. Like we've talked about, feast or famine, it seems, huh? There's more yellow on the sleeves. Some of the best Nike jerseys out there. I love these. We just do we already have Aaron Donald hit, or did I add him in? I can't remember. Great hit. Puka Nacua. I was just at his college 45 minutes ago, an hour ago, dropping off my niece. I think he goes to those frequently when he's around. Maybe just during the bye week. I don't know. I saw him there not long ago. I can't remember if he was there for the rivalry game here in Utah. It was at Utah. But we lost. All right, so we had 3 different sports. Rose, Bure, and Nakua. All 3 big-time names, fun hits. Puka, Nakua, Pavel Bure, and Jalen Rose. Greg and Brian, congrats. Nice hits. Some fun ones there. Okay, it's time for Fire Factory, guys. We did. Let's share this. And Greg, Jake G, you guys had $3 off spots. I don't think anybody else did. If I missed them, let me know. We had 40 claims. 30 of them came from, well, 10 of the 40 came from minis, I should say. Last week, I think we had 2 or 3 of the helmets hit from mini spots. See if that can. Solos, there were 30 solos. Those were all claimed as well. We're good to go. I'm not going to read them off. This picture was posted earlier yesterday. If you guys need me to read off your line, I'm happy to, but you guys know who you claimed. And then you got a couple randoms with them. So let's see where we go. After this, we're going to do a Big Al's 2-box, pick one random, one full size to end the day. If it fills, we'll do it. If it doesn't, we'll move on after Fire Factory, and starters will drop in a couple hours. So let's do this. You know what I was going to do was the dang score, dang game. I hate 10 a.m. games. Ohio State, Michigan at 10. Is it a blowout? That's actually semi-close still. I'll be able to watch the end of it, 17-9. All right. Okay, let's close this. Let's get our factory going. This is the start of a new case. I picked this up 10 minutes, 15 minutes before the stream started. So this came with another case. That's the one we'll do next weekend. Keeping track of shipments, which can be a friend if you do that, or it can hurt you. Sometimes there's friends, sometimes there's not. Or we'll get a case with 2 Vikings in it, the same exact style like we did a few weeks ago. I don't know if that'll happen again, but maybe. There's box 1, box 2, 4, and 3. Solos are 8, correct, Michael. I think you just had the 1 spot, so $8 is correct. Okay. Daughter has Packers, Lions, Bears, and Niners. Son has Chargers, Bengals, Steelers, and Eagles. He is up 2. He got 2 right last week. She got 0. Let's see what they do today. Okay. Yeah, guesses. That's a lot. I see a guess there. Let's see. Guess for me. I'm going to do positions again. I think I've just been one off a few times. I think we're going to get a quarterback today. I think we're going to get a tight end. So quarterback, tight end. I'm going to be bland. Quarterback, tight end, running back, wide receiver. One of each. Watch this first one be an other. There's going to be 2 running backs or 2 wide receivers. I know it, but you can't do it. All right. There are labels in the boxes just in case. I don't need them usually. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Starting with a specialty, a lunar eclipse from the San Francisco 49ers. If you got a Niner, which there's a bunch of them, you got a shot. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I'm looking at the screen and it's all whited out because it's shining so much. Gold ink. That is Frank Gore. Been a little bit since we've seen Frank the Tank. Frank Gore. I don't think he was a solo and he wasn't picked, so let me find him. There's my running back. No more running backs for me. That's one. Did you get a guess right, Nathan? You did. You said Frank Gore. Starting off with one is a great way to go. All right, let's go start from the top. Frank. There he is. He was a mini hit for Chris A. Chris A, you had Emmitt Smith, Frank Gore, Breece Hall. You had the running back line up there, and Frank Gore hit for you. Chris A. Chris, I don't know if I have your shipping info. I mean, I'm sure I did from years ago, but if it's changed or even if it hasn't, will you message me? Greg, you want to sell that Nakua jersey? Let me know. Yep. Okay, box 2. Here we go. Yeah, no problem. I don't think Greg would have sold Nakua anyways. He's been after the football jerseys at like a pre-sale. Maybe he'll sell now, but as a jersey itself. 3, 2, 1. We've been seeing this helmet. I didn't see who it was. I mean, this is one of 2 guys, I'm pretty sure. I don't think Earl Campbell's on the checklist, so I think this is one of 2. If it's not, great. I think it's one of 2 guys. We've been seeing some Oilers lids lately. Dustin saying Moon again. We've seen Moon in like Schwartz, Big Al's, Fire Factory, kind of a little bit everywhere. Yeah, so those are my guesses. George or Moon. I think Moon was a solo today. He was, so there's a chance there's a solo hitting here. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Too much talk about Moon, and we caused it to be the other guy, huh? I haven't seen an Eddie in a while. Not that I've like frantically searched for one, but man, do I love Eddie George. I love this helmet. Great hit here, Eddie George. Fanatic certified, if it focuses. Fanatic certified Eddie George on the Houston Oilers. What a great hit. It's a good signature, too, I agree. Who had Eddie? Eddie was, it's right down below Frank Gore. Eddie George was on the final line. Vlad, hitting with your Archie Manning claim. Patrick Peterson was your other random. Eddie George. Frank Gore and Eddie, and I'm out. 2 running backs. See, I knew it. I should have just stuck with my 2 running back, 2 wide receiver theory, but I didn't. Now there's going to be a 3rd running back. Congrats, Vlad. Nice hit. Anybody guess Eddie? Big fan of Eddie. I'm glad we're seeing him again. Ooh. Style. Me likey. I like the style. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Give us an amp. That's what I'm talking about. Washington Redskins amp. I still need one for my PC. I don't have one. What a great helmet there. We got a replica here. Redskins amp. I'll trade for that. Yeah, it's a fun one. I like the Redskins. Well, I said he as if I know. Yeah. Okay, let's see what we got. 3, 2, 1. Nick said Theismann. Nick would be correct. And look at that beautiful signature on there, too. And the patented 83 MVP inscription. Joe Theismann amp. Man, do I like that. That's another random. So no claims and no solos hitting yet. Pretty sure, at least. There's a quarterback. So I got 8 Redskins to finish the division. Yeah. It's a fun one to get. Let me see where Theismann is. There he is. Another first random. So all the hits have been of the first random on every of the spots so far. That is Greg on your Sproles claim. Darren Sproles, Joe Theismann, Luke Kuechly. Nice hit, Greg. Joey T. Beautiful hit. Give me a tight end or a receiver here just so I can be one off again. One off's not too bad. Someone had to have guessed Theismann. So maybe a couple of you guys have a chance being one off. Here we go. Three, two, one. We're going double amp. That's what I'm talking about. And two of the best amps in the game. We've got a Jaguars amp. I think when we did our amp contest where I had you guys vote on all the different amps like a year or two ago, I think Jaguars won the contest. If they didn't win, they got second place. All right, if you got a Jaguar, you got a chance to win an amp, our second amp today. Beautiful. COA is Fanatics. You got a little Jaguar back there. Nick says Lawrence. It is T-Law. That's a fun case, man. I like that. 2 running backs, 2 quarterbacks, 3 retired, 1 current. Eddie George, Frank Gore, Joe Theismann, Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence, I believe we got off the first solo. I think it was a solo. The first random trend ends. T-Law. It is Scorching. Ray hitting Trevor Lawrence on an amp. I've got that helmet in my PC somewhere. Everything got moved around. Oh, it's right there. Right close, just out of frame. Let's see. That one. That one might be Brunel, though. I've got 2 of them. I need to get rid of one. Not get rid of, I need to trade one. All right. Really starting to not like Fire Factory. It's not treating you well. Some fun hits, that's for sure. It's more fun when you hit. Frank Gore, Eddie George, Joe Theismann, Trevor Lawrence. Let's try a 2-boxer here live, guys. Congrats, winners. Sorry to those that didn't hit. Let's see if we can get a 2-boxer going, and then we'll shut her down for the day. Great hits. Congrats. Let's go here. Share my screen. And go up. Yeah, we'll fill this one just fine. Some of you are probably going to get left out, and I'm sorry for that. Okay, Seattle. Unless your team doesn't hit, then you'll feel just fine. Nick, I've got you with Seattle with the first random up, so if anybody wants in for 20, Nick's got a spot. Probably already claimed. I just need to scroll down to see. Bill B, I've got you with Tampa. Greg, Detroit. Bill's got Kansas City, San Francisco. 04. San Francisco 05. Scorching just behind on San Francisco. Packers going to Shannon. That's spot 6. Packers. Indy, spot 7. For Brady. Spot 8 is New England for John. Tampa Bay just gone Scott. Chicago for Brett is spot 9. Those dang Bears. 10 is, I just saw Greg for Cincy. 11 is Washington for David. 12, San Francisco's gone, Zach. Sorry, 12, Pittsburgh is still there for Bill. Cincy is gone, Jake. Denver is spot 13, right? Yes, it is. For Dustin. 14. Indy is gone, Greg. Buffalo is 14 for Zach. Let me make sure I'm not. No, Buffalo. Buffalo gone, Greg. Rams are there, spot 15. John's got a random up. Vikings will close us at 16. And then John has a random up. So everything after that is just a little behind. So Scott with Cincy Giants. Jonathan's going to buy the first random. It did go quick today. It's a holiday weekend. People have a little more free time. Rams. I'll take a random, says Scott. That's the second one. So I think we're completely full. Let me just make sure everyone else didn't put one up. Vegas random, anybody random available. I'll take a random. There's a few randoms being asked for and none available at the moment. If that changes in the next 30 seconds here, we'll sell them up. If anybody has a spot that they want to sell random for, let me know. If not, we're full here. 16 spots, 16 randoms. I'll give it a second. I'll buy Giants. Whoever gets them wants to sell. Perfect. Yep, no problem. I think there's about 1, 2, there's 1, 2, 3 or 4 people in line for randoms. I don't think they're going to sell, but just in case, we'll keep them on track. Let's roll. Let's get this going here. Random.org. I didn't open today. Did you, John? Yeah, I'm hoping to get caught up on a bunch of messages today. I've got emails, messages that I just have not gotten back to yet. Wednesday we did our break. I finished at midnight that night. Woke up early that morning, drove up the mountain. Thanksgiving up at the cabin. Friday afternoon, drove home, dropped off stuff here, went straight to the Jazz game. Woke up this morning, drove my niece to BYU, got back just in time for the stream. So a lot of you guys are waiting for me to respond. I'm sorry. I will shortly, hopefully. Okay, 7 times. Hit a Brett Favre camo full size last night. Not a Packers fan. Well, hey, you know someone that is. If you want to trade, let me know. There's a lot of Packers fans in the group too. So shoot me a message if you're going to trade it. I don't know if I have a Favre camo. I've got almost every different kind of Favre there is, but I don't think I have a camo of his. Okay. Good thing I wasn't showing the screen. Here it is. 7 times on the random, guys. Thanks for joining today. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Lions fan, all right. You'll get plenty of people that are interested in a Favre camo, so. All right. Okay, in this one, I've got Nick with Seattle, Jonathan with Atlanta, Bill B, Tampa, Vegas, Greg, Detroit, Tennessee, Bill S, Kansas City, Chargers, San Francisco, Jacksonville, Shannon, Green Bay, Baltimore, Brady, Indy, and Houston, John, you have New England, Scott, Arizona, Brett, Chicago, and Philadelphia, Greg, Cincy, and New Orleans, David L, Washington, Cleveland, Bill S, Pittsburgh, and the Giants, Dustin, Denver, Miami, Zach, Buffalo, Dallas, Greg, Rams, and Jets, Shannon, Minnesota, and Carolina. We are good. Let's close this, get our boxes. I'm going to try to get the stuff out today, guys, if you're not having me hold it. And then get caught up on a ton of stuff today, hopefully. Unless my wife has other plans, which I'm sure she does. Christmas tree tomorrow, I think. So it begins. Okay, let's shake it up. Let's get 2 numbers here. 1, 2. First number is, sorry, in the wrong hand. 62. 6-2. I really do need to Flip screens. Okay. 120, 62 and 120. We've been we've been doing Christmas for 2 days. Yeah, I've got people. I've got mother-in-law, sister-in-law, my wife. Christmas is at my house again, so they're all coming over tomorrow. And fortunately, I don't have to worry about it being during a Packers game. So, gonna have a tree up tomorrow, I guess. Seems a little. I mean, I guess it's not early. Look, guys, Lions is a Berry Flex and a Berry Authentic LE amp. It's 10 inches of snow in the last 3. Really? We haven't had any snow yet, which is just seems nuts to me, but that's how it is. Okay, let me grab them, guys. 62, 120. No snow yet, but I think we've got some coming this week, starting like Tuesday or Wednesday. We could use some. Just don't stay on the road. Hasn't been below 40. Yeah, it's crazy. We haven't seen the drop. I mean, it maybe snowed for a second, but didn't stick. Snow up in the mountains, but even up at the cabin this last week, there's only snow in the shade, so should be a couple feet up there already. So late winter or dry winter, we'll see. Okay, 62 and 120, 120, 62. Jeez, I don't think we're that cold today. I think it warmed back up today. Let's see. Those were full-size numbers. There you go. Full size. Yeah, it's only 40. 44. 44. All right, guys. Good luck. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. Final 2 helmets. Starters drop in 2 hours ish. Tomorrow will either be dollar break or winner's choice stuff, and then we'll be back on Monday for a normal week of streams. So hope everyone's enjoyed their week so far. 62, 36, 0 Wonka. 1 white Christmas in 30 years. Yeah, it used to snow before Christmas all the time for us. Feels like we've been getting heavy snow in January, February, March lately. So, okay, here we go. First box. Nice. I feel like I haven't seen this player in a little bit. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 1 brown and 30. We've got a Patriots lid. This is authentic. It's the tag hanging down. Patriots. I said 0 Wonka. I think New England was claimed, wasn't it? It was John K. New England. John, I feel like that ends a pretty semi-bad streak for you, but I could be wrong. Could have hit last week and I just forgot. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Nice. His alma mater playing today. I was hoping they'd lose. I think they probably killed them, but I'll be playing BYU in the Big 12 championship game. Wes Welker was Texas Tech. I'm pretty sure. I might be getting that wrong, but I think he was Texas Tech. Wes Welker, authentic for the Pats. Beautiful hit, John. Congrats. I don't have a Welker in the PC. I would gladly welcome one. Okay, final box here of this 2-boxer. 120. 42-0. Yeah, I was hoping West Virginia would do something, but I knew they wouldn't. That's crazy. They deserve to be in the playoff, man. That linebacker they have is great, too. 36 for Wonka. 4 points to end the stream. See a label. I don't know if that's accurate or not. Well, it is, but it's not the player that the label so I think that's just pure luck. It is the right team. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We've got the alternate for the New Orleans Saints. I do love this alternate. I've got an Olave in my PC on this, I'm pretty sure. Alternate for the New Orleans Saints. Breeze is your guess. New Orleans was not claimed. It was a random for spot 10. The Cincy claim. Greg hitting on New Orleans. Breeze is your guess. It is not Breeze. Not a bad guess, though, but I think we hit Breeze last week. Yeah, I'm confusing it. Anyone know who that is? That is number 32, the Honey Badger. I always say look up the lore of wearing number 9 for LSU, like Fournette and Patrick Peterson, and I think Matthew wore number 9. Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, New Orleans Saints. I'm not even sure, he might be retired at this point. He was hanging on. All right. 4 points there, 2 I'll fill it out. 48-0. Of course it is. Oh well, small shot. Congrats, winners. Sorry to those that didn't hit. We had some fun stuff today. Fire Factory was Eddie George, Frank Gore, Joe Theismann, and Trevor Lawrence. 2 amps there. Big Al stuff today. Jalen Rose, Pavel Bure, Puka Nacua. Helmets for Wes Welker and Tyrann Mathieu. Congrats, winners. Sorry to those that did not win today. If anything's staying, let me know, and I'll get it posted in the corner post, and then I'll try to catch up on messages today, guys. Apologies there. Have a great rest of your weekend, a great Saturday, Sunday. See you on Monday if you guys are around to hang out for our stream Monday night. Okay, see you guys.